Hi, welcome back, dreamers. I'm Life Coach Brandy. You're listening to You Have a Dream, Living with Purpose podcast. I am so glad you're here today. Today's episode, we're going to discover your life's purpose. It's all about reconnecting with your why you're here. The divine assignment that makes your heart come alive. Many of us ask, what am I meant to do? How do I find my purpose? The truth is, purpose isn't found in what you do. It's revealed through who you are and how you show up in love, service, and faith. So purpose is something outside waiting to be discovered. It's already within you, waiting to be remembered. It's in your passions, your gifts, and the moments that make your soul feel alive. So, even when we're adrift, our purpose is still within us, just waiting to be rediscovered. Every experience, even our setbacks, can be a reminder of what truly matters. You know, purpose evolves with us. It's not a static thing. Remembering our purpose can bring clarity and gives a sense of direction even in uncertainty. So when your purpose, it's not lost. It's just life has happened and you've separated yourself from it or just pushed it back and quit listening to it. Like I did this. In my past marriage, I totally lost myself. I didn't remember who I was. I didn't feel like I was making a difference. And I was just a shell of a person, to be completely honest. I was not happy, and I couldn't make myself happy. Do you understand what I mean? Like, nobody else is in charge of your happiness. It comes from within. So I was just miserable. Like I said, I felt like a shell of a person. I had lost myself, and I was just living day to day to day and not being Brandy. I was just this person that was just functioning. They looked like me. They sometimes acted like me, but they were so sad and so I was just so sad. I didn't want to, I just wanted to escape because I was so sad and so I felt stuck, and I felt like I wasn't making a difference in the world. I mean, I was still teaching. And so there were little moments where I was myself. It's when I was with my students and I was making a difference in their lives at that point in time. But in the whole picture of it, those were just tiny little blinks. And then the rest of the time, I just sat in my room and didn't want to participate in anything. I felt like I was a burden, and I felt like I wasn't good enough. It was just miserable. It was just miserable. So the clues are always calling out. They're always calling out. Okay? So, again, sometimes your purpose is just through subtle clues, subtle whispers. And it's those small nudges, your gut feeling. Your gut feeling is a good one. And then reoccurring dreams that point us back to who we are, get us pointed back right. So you have to just pay attention to those little nudges, because sometimes, like I said, life gets in the way, or you're just in that sort of situation where, if you're in that situation, I'm so sorry. Please reach out to me. I would love to talk you through it. So every step we take, remember I told you, God loves motion, even if it's just a little step. So every step we take towards the clues is a step closer to remembering our purpose. Clues can often be described, they can also be described and disguised in the ordinary. It could be that little moment of joy, like when I told you when I was with my students. It could be a person that God has put in your path that you meet. It could also just be in those challenging moments. Like I said, I was in a challenging point in my life, and I had never been so sad. I mean, I'm a happy person, if you can't tell, but I was just sad. So even in our challenging moments, they can be little whispers. And I was getting those little whispers. And they got louder and louder until finally I said I'd had enough. I'd had enough. So if we pay attention and tune into those just subtle signals, and they start to make sense, you realize that your purpose never left you. It was always there within you. It was just, we weren't listening. We weren't paying attention to those little clues. And I know life gets in the way. Those little nudges, you're like, oh, well, that's cute, or that's, what a coincidence that is. So it's just that we're not ready, or we're not listening at that moment to hear those subtle clues. And like I said, moments of joy, that's right in here. And that's what your purpose is. Those moments of joy are showing you your purpose. So, I'm going to take us through our guided reflection, hearing the call, and I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath. Imagine you're standing in front of a door labeled purpose. Behind it is the version of you fully living in alignment, peaceful, radiant, and fulfilled. Ask your heart, what does it say to me each day? Or what did I do each day to get there? What do I need to do? Now ask God, what have you placed within me that the world needs? Listen for the whisper. Purpose doesn't shout. It speaks softly to those who are still enough to hear it. So, and every time I say whisper, you know me, I'm a blockhead. I keep hearing the whisper. So, I love the blockheads. I love New Kids on the Block. I absolutely love them. So, but just remember that God loves movement. But sometimes we do have to be still to listen to what he's saying. Like in the morning, I read my Bible verses and I say my prayers, and I don't just pray in the morning. I pray throughout the day, especially when I'm driving. I just talk to God. And I'll also listen to the radio. And there's a new song, and I think it's called World on Fire. It's a good one. And so I do listen to I listen to the radio, and then I just start talking to God and telling him what I'm feeling, what I'm going through, what I need to give to him. And if I'm not giving him what I need to, please take what he needs to take so I am not so burdened. And I haven't felt really burdened lately. I feel I'm very happy right now. I'm in a happy place in my life, and I feel like this is what I'm meant to do. And I feel like that I just want to touch people and show them that living in kindness, doing everything in love, it matters and it can spread. That's why I ask you guys to always share it. Share it with somebody you know that's going through something. Share it with your friends. Share it with your church group. That way, you all can talk about these podcasts together and see how you can be there for one another. So, we're going to move on to our journaling moment. And I want you to open your journal and write these 3 questions, okay? 1, what brings me peace? You don't have to answer them right now. What brings me peace? What breaks my heart in a way that moves me to action? What gifts do I naturally share without effort? These are your little breadcrumbs to purpose. Write without editing and let your truth speak. Write it from your heart when you answer those questions. Write it from your heart. So what breaks my heart in a way that moves me to action is the hate. The hate that United States or Americans have a hate for this side or that side. I absolutely hate that, and it breaks my heart to where I am called to create this, where we can agree to disagree, but still treat each other with kindness, respect, and love. Because we're supposed to love thy neighbor. Even if we don't agree with their political affiliation, their religion, there's so many different religions, you don't have to agree on it all. You don't. Find that common ground and just learn to respect, and we'll agree to disagree and still love each other and treat each other with respect. So, those are your breadcrumbs that I want you to think about. I don't want you to just do it in a hot little second. I want you to truly, truly think about it. So, the affirmation of the week is, my life has meaning. I am guided, called, and equipped for divine purpose. So also on Facebook and Instagram, I do daily I do a devotional. I do the affirminators. If y'all don't know what affirminators are, they are wonderful. In fact, let's just do a quick one. I'm going to do a quick one for you because they are funny. Sometimes they're funny. Sometimes they're just really eye-opening. Oh, sorry, I'm struggling to get it. So, and it's perfect. Here's your affirminator. Friendliness. Whenever I smile, I make someone's day better. What a cool way to buy happiness for free. Today, I will remember what an awesome power I hold. And I'll take joy in improving lives simply by giving away grins like crazy. Note, in a pinch, money will also work. But these are just cute little things. And like I said, all right, so before COVID, I was doing lives on Facebook, and I would tell them to remember a smile can make a person's whole day. Kindness matters, or kill them with kindness. And then, what else did I say? A smile can make a person's whole day. Kindness, kill them with kindness, and do everything in love. It's kind of like I tell my grandkids, ABA, always be awesome. ABK, always be kind. And do everything in love. Love you. See you after school. That is our morning ritual. I want to remind them to always be kind and always know that they are awesome. So I want you to share this with anybody that you think needs it, that needs a little kindness. So thank you for joining me today with discovering your life purpose. Remember, purpose is not a destination. It's a daily alignment with who you're created to be. We'd love to hear from you and how this episode resonated with you. Email us at youhaveadream.livingwithpurpose@gmail.com and share your reflections or purpose stories. Your journey may inspire somebody else. You can post it on Facebook. We would love to cheer you on for your journey. And maybe, like I said, it could inspire somebody else to start their journey. So before you go, please make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you're ready to reach out to me and set up your one-on-one session, please do. You can message me on Facebook. I don't know if they message on Instagram. My Facebook and Instagram are connected, so I don't know. And then I'm always here if you just need to talk. And then always check out the Folds of Honor. But I want you to know, when you subscribe and follow and share, it means the world to me. I truly, truly appreciate it. And if you subscribe, that'll be just a little bit of money in my pocket to help me pay for all the subscriptions that I've had to pay for just to do this. So I'm not begging for money. Please don't. I'm really doing this out of the kindness of my heart. Okay? But I really would like you to follow me and share so we can grow our tribe and we can support one another. Okay? Have a great week, and I will see you next week. Be blessed in all you do. Bye.